Hi everyone, and welcome to Almost Cancelled, the TV podcast here. I'm Peter, I'm joined with Mario.
What's up, guys?
And Tim's here, of course.
Hello.
Let's talk about Ash versus the Evil Dead. This is Season 1, Episode 6, full spoilers, as always. The title of this episode is The Killer of Killers. IMDb has failed to provide me with a plot synopsis, so we shall simply do without.
Bill's messing up.
Bill's messing
It's all
up.
Bill.
Bill from Nintendo, who moonlights as an IMDb plot synopsis author.
Oh.
Damn you.
Yep, it's a deep cut.
Is he the B in IMDb?
Well, we all know you're the D in IMDb.
Hells yeah, brother.
Right. So, yeah. I was not expecting this entire episode, well, more or less the entire episode, to take place inside the diner. But
Yeah.
it did. That's okay.
It was like their version of the restaurant episode of Seinfeld.
Yeah. Yeah. You talking about the one where they're trying to get Chinese, like seats in
Yeah.
a Chinese restaurant, and they're waiting the whole time? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one. Yeah. So this was a fun episode. Tim.
Yeah.
Now I know you enjoy Ash vs. the Evil Dead, right?
Yes.
But how much more did you enjoy it when there was a goat in the episode?
I did enjoy that. I was actually super excited because I thought that maybe it might get possessed or turn into a demon or something.
Goat man.
Yeah, which that'd be. I mean, one, it would just be cool, and then also might be a nice little nod to like that possessed goat and Drag Me to Hell, another Sam Raimi movie. So I thought something like that was going to happen, but no, unfortunately, yes. I feel like they wasted it a little bit, but it was still cool to have it there.
Well, in spite of your disappointment, Tim, I actually thought I had a lot of fun with this episode. I thought this might have been the best one since
This is the first one.
since the first. Yeah, I'd say the first three were all really solid, and then that last two-parter was fine, but I feel like this one's back on the solid fun track. So we got a lot of fun stuff. Ash was phenomenal in this episode.
Yeah, he was he was great. He had like some really really funny lines and moments in it.
Yeah, I like it. The picking up the tab.
Yeah,
The whole thing. That was pretty funny.
That was
Yeah, I knew he didn't have that money, and I was like, "How's he going to do? Is he just going to run out?" But no, his
Yeah,
plan was to offer sex to the waitress.
Again, just further cementing the theory that this is what Tim wanted to be his entire life. Because it sounds like a Tim thing to do.
I just like love how like just like how oblivious he is. Like he's trying to hit on her, and she's just like, "My husband is right over there." Like, and she just points to like the angry cook,
Yeah.
and he's like, "All right, so we got to keep it on the down low. I got you." Like,
I just love that he can't pay the bill, but then he's like, "I'm going to give you something so valuable that it's worth at least twice the." Picks up the receipt. He's like, $22.47.
Yeah.
At least twice as much of that.
it's like comparing it to a world master tennis stringer. I was like, "Where's he going with this?" Like,
Do you want me to pluck your strings?
yeah,
Oh, Ash was on fire. In fact, even when the cop showed up and like like comes out of the bathroom and has that like fight with them, it's just like he's just getting like kind of, oh, I'm kind of attracted to you, and like in the middle of the fight,
Yeah.
all that suggested stuff, and they played
And
with
poor
that.
kid. The poor kid's just stuck in the stall. Like, what the hell is
Yeah.
going on?
like what the hell is going on there?
Yeah, the kid who gets the fan death later on.
Yeah,
There's a lot of good kills this week.
There was, and they were all very quick, as like tightly packed together. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
it all just sort of went off in that last 5 minutes,
yeah.
which is great.
Which I actually I watched the like after every episode they have like a little inside look with like a producer or whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy's actually saying that for this episode he specifically wanted to make it feel like a really calm kind of like breather episode where nothing really happens and more just about like kind of characters talking and interacting, but then have like a huge surprise at the end that turns into like a full on blown out action scene, which was basically what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first half of the episode was all just about making me want pancakes, really.
Oh god, yeah.
Ash is devouring those pancakes. Pablo and Kelly had a couple of good moments as well. They
Yeah.
first of all they got to actually show up and do a bit of fighting at the end, which was nice.
Yeah.
But I really liked where he's like, "Yeah, when you were possessed, you totally tried to fuck me." That was pretty good. And she's working out her anger issues at the end.
With
Yeah.
the ham slicer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And she's like, "Don't you die on me now." And then she pauses and goes, "No, not you." I just really like the shot of Pablo and Ash just looking through the little windows in the door
Yeah.
Yeah.
on either side, and then just looking. I think she needed that.
Yep. Yeah. What's going on with Lucy Lawless? She gets in a death battle with the skeleton who was Paul's uncle, I'm guessing.
Which is really cool, by the way, for a
Yeah.
start. I thought that skeleton was really cool.
Then she's a traitor, and then she gets dragged into the fire, and then she disappears.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it sounds like...
Do you have any inside scoop, Timmy?
no, no, but I'm very intrigued now as to what's going on with her character. At first, I thought she was just someone that was like wanted to get revenge on Ash, but now it's seeming like maybe more like she actually just wants the book for her own purposes.
Yeah,
Like,
it sounded like she tried to do something with a demon,
Yeah.
and they're not happy about it.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing. I mean, like, there's no way she's dead.
No.
But I don't know if it seemed kind of weird. Like, I don't know if she was supposed to just like be in the fire, or if like she transported somewhere or something.
It looked like she transported in, looked like she was...
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't show her like anybody burning.
Yeah.
She disappeared. She went back to Xena.
Went back to hell.
Yeah.
That was interesting stuff. And I'm glad that the cop is now on Team Ash, which is nice.
Yeah.
Though I didn't understand how, because she kind of agrees to go with him.
Yeah.
Then she goes into the shitty cars and leaves back behind that super like muscle car, and then walks away. I'm like, why wouldn't you just get in the other car and then you have two cars now?
Also,
Yeah.
I really liked Ash like fantasizing about what she's saying to him instead of what she's actually saying.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. I'd love to come with you.
Well, Pablo's got a lot of interest. Ash needs ones too.
Yeah.
One that's half his age.
I did really
Yeah.
feel bad for Pablo this issue though, because then like when they're talking about it, and she's like, Kelly's like, oh, like it must have been like, you know, working off of like how I feel about you. And he's like, so how do you feel about me? And she's like, well, you're just so sweet and stuff.
Innocent. I really love it. Must have just twisted that. It was like, yeah, probably.
Oh god. Ash's hand, of course, is like his old hand
Disappeared.
is disappeared.
Yeah.
Don't know what that's been. That's going to be a Deus Ex Machina at some point, I bet.
Yeah. Actually, I thought that was really cool. Ash showing off his like new Robo hand when he had like the
The
little
screwdriver.
come out, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Actually, see when the Evil Dead, I don't know, what do we call it? The Force, you know, the camera
Yeah.
flying through the thing, Force. When that smashed through the windows and everything happened.
That was really cool.
That was
Yeah.
really cool because I liked seeing people fly back, and like, I think the cook just like
Ended
has
up with like a piece
like
in his head.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
something's in his head, and the other guy gets stuff in the face, and it just it was all good.
Pretty
And then-
intense.
and then-
Well, it was just all of a sudden it just kicked up that notch.
yeah.
Like it was this nice little meal, and then just hanging out, and just went up to an 11 all of a sudden. That's the only way Tim knows how to live.
And the cop got to see Ash in action, and
Yeah, I love that like like Ash said like no like you can't do this, like I'm the only one who knows how to like fight these things, and then when they show up like all he really does is like shoot them and chainsaw 'em. Like it's not like any big secret like
Right.
that anything you have to do.
I did like that scene where it's like, what? You never seen anybody fight with a chainsaw hand?
Yeah.
yeah, it's like he has to stop in the middle and say an impressive one-liner for the lady. You know, he's got to be impressive. That's
I
what
like
Ash
too
is.
when he blows the guy's head off, and then it's just like a stump there, and he just like peers over the stump.
Was it he says?
I think he says something like, "I told you I kill bad people" or something.
Yeah.
I kill killers.
Yeah, I kill
yeah.
killers.
Killers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I'm assuming this Lem guy's maybe going to be a little important.
Well, I think he may
Yeah,
be
we
dead, given
yeah,
the
we
scene.
see him get attacked by the floating force power thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but I would,
Well,
but they set up the idea that he's got an arsenal somewhere. So I think the next
Yeah.
episode is going to be basically that scene in Commando where Schwarzenegger gets all his guns at the gun shop.
yeah.
I think that's what the next episode's going to be, basically.
Yeah, that's how I was feeling like they might end up at that compound.
Yeah.
But did he say that he was like part of a like like a compound, like or was it just him?
Well, he's trying to get into a group, or he's part of a group, but
Yeah.
I think that
Is
his
that-
compound, his stash, is just his.
Okay.
I think.
Because I was like wondering if like he was maybe some part of some type of like doomsday cult or something that maybe might play into it, which could be interesting. But I'm sure we'll find out.
But they finally said what we've been saying for the last like 3 or 4 weeks, that they're going back to the cabin.
Yeah.
So that's
Yep.
good.
Hopefully, be another girlfriend flashback. Could be another girl.
Yeah, why not have a 7th and 8th actress? They
Yeah.
should just change scene to scene. Every scene it should be a different actress.
That would be awesome.
It'd be great for people who know the joke, get the joke, but everyone watching this show who's not seen the movies would be like, "What's going on? Why does the actress keep changing?"
Like you probably even like find a way to justify it too with just like this episode you're showing how like Ash has these like fantasies. Maybe he just always like fantasizes a different girl or something.
Sounds like Ash.
Yeah.
It's like Ash. All right, well, I guess that's this week's episode of Ash versus Evil Dead. We're all pretty much enjoying it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Really fun episode. So yeah, this is actually the one show. Most of the shows are stopping next week. This is the one show that's going to be going on straight through Christmas. So this will be a nice
Fuck yeah.
Christmas treat. Just after Christmas. So
Ain't stopping.
all right, so that's Ash versus Evil Dead for this week.